But ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you our guest for today. You want to introduce yourself, or should I introduce you? Okay, her name is Kelena.
Hi guys, good afternoon and welcome to another vlog episode. It's amazing to know that you guys enjoyed the last one. I didn't expect the kind of feedback, comments and interactions that I got. A lot of people actually came into my DM on WhatsApp and continued the conversation. It makes me glad to know that you enjoyed the sugar in that particular vlog. And today, I want us to talk about something that is even more relatable. I have this friend that whenever I tell him something I am going through, he has a way of trivializing it, or he will just invalidate the way I feel, or he will just reduce it to nothing. And at the same time, he will exalt his own situation and make it look higher than mine. For example, I could tell him, oh, I lost a relationship that meant so much to me and I'm feeling so bad. I feel terrible. I feel horrible. I'm in so much pain. And he would just go all, oh, that one is small thing now. What about me that lost my father last year? What about me that lost job? I don't have money. I don't have this. And I'm like, come on, like what's that? He just has a way of shutting down my pain and exalting his own. And we all can't deny that we have those kind of people around us as friends, as colleagues, as church members, as even family. And sometimes we are even those people that invalidate others' feelings. I'm here to tell you that if you fall into that category, that thing you are doing is evil. That thing you are doing. It's called pain comparison or pain invalidation in psychology. That's an evil thing to do. And I will tell you why. I need us to understand that we all have different strengths and capacities. According to 1 Corinthians 10:13, that says, God is faithful. He will not let you be tempted beyond what you can bear. But when you are tempted, He will also provide a way out so that you can endure it. In other words, God allows to happen to us only what we can bear. So whatever comes to you came according to your capacity and should not be invalidated. I'm trying to say that someone who lost a relationship might be feeling the exact pain as someone who lost family members to death, can be feeling the same pain as someone who lost a job, can be feeling the same pain as someone who is looking unto God for the fruit of the womb, can be feeling as much pain as someone who was traumatized by a bad experience from the past. I tell you the truth, it is a matter of capacity. You see that thing that happened to you and it was easy for you to come out of it. It may not have been easy anyways, but then you came out of it eventually. And then you see others going through it and you're like, this thing, do it like this, do it like that, do it like this. It is a matter of capacity. Doesn't it amaze you that this same heartbreak that you dust your shoulders off, another person decided to claim his or her life? I remember back then as a child, I think I was in secondary school, the news was flying about a particular girl killed herself because of a failed relationship. She claimed her life, and it has happened so many times. A guy feel like, a relationship that was yanked off and he cannot survive and he killed himself. The exact thing that you walk out of casually, the exact thing that you can, heal from, another person decides to take his or her life. I'm just trying to expose it to you that it is a matter of capacity. So if you cannot show grace to people that go through situations, if you cannot be graceful with your words, just zip it. You don't need to compare. You don't need to invalidate. You don't need to exalt your own situation because it is a matter of capacity. I'll tell you the same thing I tell my friends. Whenever you walk through difficulties, understand that it is only you and God that gets it. It is only you and God that understands it. No human being else can understand it 100%. Even you yourself, you don't even get it 100%. It is only God that understands it. And that's why the Bible says, eyes have not seen, nor ears heard, neither entered into the hearts of man what God has prepared for them that love him and walk according to his purpose. I know there's a particular way you guys view this scripture, but I see it differently. The interpretation I get from it is that it wasn't given to any man to understand the next person 100%. Not even your spouse, not your mother, not your father, not your best friend can understand your journey 100%. It wasn't given to them because it was tailor-made for you, and wherever God is taking you to or whatever he wants to do with your life, it was tailor-made for you. So do not allow someone who does not have an idea of your journey, do not allow someone who does not get it 100% to invalidate your experience or to invalidate your pain. That's the point I'm trying to make. It is a matter of capacity. I, for one, I never enjoyed watching pornography. Yes, my first introduction to pornography was when I was in JSS 1. I was just a little girl then. I came back from school one day and my mom was not at home. So I decided to wait at the neighbor's while she comes home with the key. And this stupid boy, in fact, he wasn't even a boy, he was a man. This stupid man put porn and told me to watch it. That after watching it, he will teach me what they are doing. Speaking about it now, it's my anger is rising, but I beg to digress. Yeah, so while he played it, I was just so irritated. I didn't like what I was seeing. I felt irritation. I felt so much irritation. I wasn't pleased. It wasn't pleasing to me, and on, I got into boarding school later on, and one of the students sneaked in a phone into the dormitory and she played porn again for me to see. This time I was in JSS 3. She played porn for me to see, and I was like, what's this rubbish? I don't like this thing. I don't like it. I don't like what I'm seeing. I just had hatred for it, and just like that, I had never liked the sight of porn. I've never liked watching it, and when people say that they are addicted to pornography, I, Kelena, cannot relate. Do you get it? I can't relate like addiction to this thing that I hate so much, but it was later on that I got to understand why pornography could not latch onto my soul, why it wasn't compatible with my soul. And it's the whole thing I have been saying in this video. My capacity could not take it. My soul was not wired to overcome it. If that thing found a way to my soul, I would have been crushed under it. That's just the truth. That's the formula I'm giving to you today. It could not have a hold on me because I could not bear it. According to 1 Corinthians 10:13, I wasn't made to bear it. So in the first place, it will not come to me as a temptation. So every other person that it came to as a temptation, what God is saying to you is that you can bear it. You can overcome it. That's the English I'm speaking. You were meant, or you are wired to overcome it. That is why it came to you. So there are certain things that God will not allow to happen to me because He made me. He knows my frame. He understands me. He knows the things I can take, the things I can withstand, and the things I cannot. Likewise, you. So any temptation, I have this understanding that any temptation that comes my way came because I can surmount it. It will give you courage. It will give you boldness. It will give you strength to walk through that journey and come out victoriously. I'm telling you the truth. So when things come for me, Omo, I know that I will overcome it eventually. When it comes for me, I know that the heavens are clapping for me. The heavens are looking up to me to prove them right. God is waiting for me to prove Him right. Look at when Jesus Christ was tempted in the wilderness. God was expecting Him to overcome that temptation. When God made His boast with Job, when God made His boast with Job, God was expecting Job to prove Him right. And Job did not fail him. So whatever you pass through, just know that God is looking on you to prove him right, looking on you to overcome that thing, because the strength is already there. The grace has been supplied. He's looking onto you not to fail him. And I don't know who this is for, but this is just what came to my spirit right now. Let me go back to the context of this particular video, using Job as an example. Remember that God told the devil to do anything he wants to Job, but he should not take his life. That is why I told you it is God that permits things to happen to us. It is God that allows things to happen to us. And before he allows it, he has measured your capacity. He knows what to allow. He knows what you can take and what you cannot take. So God gave the devil a go-ahead to do whatever he wants to Job, but not take his life. And I bet you that open check, the devil utilized it. See, what do you expect from a wicked devil that was told to do anything he wants to Job? So that thing, or those things that the devil did to Job, was his best shot. That was his worst. Nothing is more wicked than what he did to Job. Go and study the book of Job. I'm not here to give you details, but nothing was more wicked than what the devil did to Job. The sore, the boils, the night dreams and attacks, the shame, the fact that nobody could understand him, the fact that his friends turned against him, the fact that his wife turned against him, the fact that he lost his children, his wealth, everything that made him human, he lost everything. That was the best the devil could do to him. But guess what? Before God gave that permission to the devil, God knew that Job could survive it. God knew that Job's capacity was enlarged to carry it. And this makes me wonder, like, what kind of a man was Job? What kind of relationship did he have with God, that God knew that no matter what the devil threw at him, he would stand and judge God faithful? Let's go back. Now, it was also strategic of the devil not to smite Job's wife. Do you know why? The devil needed a voice that would constantly speak to Job to curse God and die. The devil killed all his children but preserved his wife, because that just showed me the importance of words. The devil needed someone to constantly speak evil to Job, so that if everything he threw at Job fails, the wife would make, those words from someone he loves will make him to eventually curse God and die. So the devil not killing that woman was strategic. Whatever this means to you, let it mean it to you. The power of words, the power of negative words, the power of negative seeds being sown into your heart. It's strategic by the devil. Anyways, I'm digressing a lot in this video. I was trying to say that God had already measured the capacity of Job and knew or certified that Job can survive this. And that was why the temptation came to Job. And that kind of temptation cannot come to you, cannot come to me, because our capacities are not there. So I'm just trying to say in a nutshell that whatever comes your way, no matter how big, no matter how mountainous it looks, it came because you can survive it, because you were measured already and your capacity could carry it. That was why it came. Does it make any sense? So that thing that is doing you like, oh, let me kill myself, oh, this, that, oh, yada, yada, yada. You do not have to claim your life. You do not have to kill yourself. You do not have to, think that your world has crashed. Something came to you. I don't know. I want this thing to mean a lot to you, that something came, something challenged you because you are fit for it. Something challenged you because you are supposed to conquer it. So do not let it conquer you in return. Take it as a challenge upon yourself. This thing that came because I have the strength to overcome it. This thing that came because I am meant, I am fit, I am fortified to overcome it. This is why I hate trespass. If you know me, I will always say it. I hate trespass. I hate the devil trying to encroach in my space. And that agility, that strength, that anger comes from the fact that I am meant to overcome this thing. So that is why I give it everything I can to make sure that I overcome it. So I hope this episode will really, 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 really bless you. See you in my next video. Bye. And remember, everything that comes to you came because you have the capacity to overcome it. Never forget.